Greetings, my friends, at the Children's Summit in Kobe. Children are confronted with a lot of concerns today that, frankly, I never had to deal with when I was a kid. Paul Simon wrote a song to comfort his daughter at bedtime. He sang, "I believe that the light that shines on you will shine on you forever." I believe this, and this is my message to you today. The one resource we will never run out of is you. Your imagination, your creativity, your hope, and your wonder. Each new generation has specific challenges to face. But just remember this: there are no unsolvable problems. My father's generation ate problems for breakfast. They built roads across this continent, indeed around the world. And when a giant canyon appeared in their path, they did not cry or whimper. They invented a bridge. In every field of science, medicine, and exploration, at the edge of every chasm, they built a bridge. This is your lineage. You will do the same. There is no limit to your imagination. Many people will tell you that there isn't enough. We are running out. That the things are getting worse, and that the future will be less than today. This is not true. Some people have forgotten that a problem is something to solve, not to fear. Have you ever heard the story of the truck that got stuck in a tunnel? Well, there was this truck that was roaring towards New York at about 70 miles an hour and then slammed right smack dab into the Lincoln Tunnel and got incredibly stuck. No one could figure out how to get it out. The truck was too tall, and cars were backed up for miles. You could imagine what the traffic was. Well, the fire department showed up, and then the Army Corps of Engineers, and along with them many others, and with their cranes, their saws, their jackhammers, and they tried to get the truck unstuck, but to no avail. Finally, after a few hours, an 8-year-old girl walks up with her mother, and she looks at the truck and she looks at the tunnel. She sees the truck stuck in the tunnel, and she looks at her mom and says, "Why don't they just take the air out of the tires?" You are today, all kids, all over the world. You are the brilliant ones who will say, "Why don't we just take the air out of the tires?" There are no unsolvable problems. Let me give you an example. Every week we hear about world water shortage, and yet alongside these stories we see photos of floods. Well, a friend of mine says, if we catch the rain that creates the floods, there would be no water shortage. There would be more than enough for everyone. He's always reminded me that there isn't a shortage of water given, there's only a shortage of water received. If every school caught the rain that fell on their rooftops, kids all around the world would have plenty to drink. It's as simple as letting the air out of the tires. We are told there's a shortage of water, but what we really have is an abundance, a flood. Enough water is freely given for all if we simply put a bucket under the rainstorm. And enough energy is freely given from the sun, the wind, the ocean, and the earth. You do not need to fear the future. You are the future. And I see no limit to the creative ideas that will come to you in this lifetime. It is a great and exciting time to be alive. And I believe the light that shines on you will shine on you forever. So let it rain. Life is good. So be it. Thank you.